We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Nicole Byer, helping you make those rooms flyer. Today's style tip: when it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild! Like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Ooh, fierce! This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
What it is, what it do, cyber world. It's your girl, the one and only Ash Brown. And this is the Ash Brown Uncensored Show. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything. It may be pop culture related, but it's probably Ash Brown related. So you got to stay tuned to see what I'm going to talk about, darling. Yes, you must stay tuned to see what I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about today? Ciao. I'm going to talk about the Wendy Williams situation and my thoughts on it. I know this weekend is the release of that documentary, and I saw the trailer for it, and I saw the clip with Wendy and Black China, and it quite honestly broke my heart. I don't know Wendy Williams, never met her. I didn't necessarily follow her career, but I definitely recall a lot of highlights from her career in radio and then later in television and syndication. I mean, she was groundbreaking, regardless of how people feel about her and what she said and how she did her thing. She was a groundbreaking lady. And I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's very, very suspicious on several accounts. First, the family. The fact that none of her blood relatives were made her executor, guardian, whatever you want to call it, is insane, to say the least. But people have to look at it from the bigger picture. Why wasn't any of her family or relatives chosen? What did Wendy put in writing? Or how was someone able to manipulate the system? That could also be it. But I think that it's bigger than what they're allowing things to appear. I think it's definitely bigger. Because the person that is basically handling her affairs and stuff now is not a blood relative. And it's just very suspicious. I'm side-eyeing the family twice because why are you putting out this documentary? What is the reason behind doing this? If Wendy is so-called incoherent and not able to make decisions, how did she executive produce this project? I feel ultimately that Wendy doesn't have anyone looking out for her best interest. And that breaks my heart. That makes me so sad. Wendy was not perfect in the least, y'all. And a lot of people may look at what's happened to her as her karma or penance or whatever. But she's still a person. And be it someone that watched several people lose their battles in life by different ailments and different things. I know what it's like firsthand to see and witness those things. There's definitely some kind of inner fight that's going on. And I don't know, again, what Wendy put down on paper. I don't know if she said she doesn't want none of her relatives to ever handle her affairs ever in life. That seems like a stretch. Anything is possible. But that seems like a stretch. Definitely seems like a stretch. Now, this documentary is opening up about her dementia diagnosis and also her alcoholism and her substance abuse. And the family says that they are putting this out as something that people can relate to. And I don't buy that. I feel like it's exploitive. All right, it's exploitative. It's exploiting her situation as someone with an ailment that a lot of people are dealing with. I absolutely get that. But the way that they're framing it and the way that they're promoting it, it is not looking out for the well-being of Wendy Williams, in my opinion. I am not going to watch the special just because watching the clips on social media was enough for me. Watching the clips was enough. It was hard to watch. It's very difficult to watch. And I know social media is going to do its thing and will be playing us clips of the downfall of Wendy Williams. And for those of you that are out there that are going to be watching, take this with a grain of salt. That could be your mother. That could be your daughter. That could be your niece. It could possibly be you. So just be wary to not cast people down because of their situation. Because you never know when you may have to walk in those same shoes. And that's all I got to say for that. It's just a really, it's a sad thing to see. It's very, very sad. And I hope that she's getting the help that she needs. I think that it's absolutely, like I said, there's so many different angles of this. The family doesn't know where she's at. Legally, they don't have to know because of the guardian and then the guardian's interest in things and where's her money going. And there's just a lot of things going on around Wendy Williams. And it feels to me that her best interests are not being taken into account. They're not being handled. And I pray that Wendy is okay, wherever she is. Whoever's around her, that they're treating her right. They're doing right by her. But this documentary, it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. And that's my take on it. So, hope that y'all have a great week ahead. Always good energy, good vibes, great day. All of the things. And I will holler at y'all later. Thank you for supporting the Ash Said It Show. Over 1,900 episodes, 500,000 streams, available on all streaming platforms. Thank you. There's no way I could do this without you.